Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
And fellas, we should have a great matchup on the low block tonight.
Yeah, we got a meeting of two of the elite centers in the WNBA. I expect the outcome to hinge on who wins this matchup down low.
Well, one way or the other, I know it's going to be fun to watch. We're going to see some tremendous post play here.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu.
The tray.
It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Copper with the ball.
She's covered by Cloud.
Here's Phoebish.
Brianna Stewart from outside sinks the three-pointers.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Now here's Copper.
Inside. Thomas, good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Cloud. Ionescu up top.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Leah Copper for three.
And Jones pulls it down.
Cloud outside. Shoots over Sabali.
And it's New York with another.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
Pass to Mack.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Mack grabs the miss. And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
New York in the lead. Pass to Cloud. Back to Stewart. Off with the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here's Copper. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely, and that one drops for her. Now Thomas. Pass to Mack. Copper. Right side Sabali.
5 on the clock. The floater. She gets that one.
Such a crafty finisher. The floater is one of many ways Sabali could put the ball through the hoop.
Ionescu outside.
Hits it from 3-point range.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from 3-point range. Just nobody near her.
Leah Copper for 3.
New York with the rebound.
Pass to Cloud. Ionescu.
The three-pointer off the mark. Alyssa Thomas on the wing. To the middle.
Sabali.
Off target at the rim.
Now here's Ionescu.
Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Now here's Thomas.
Pass to Mack. And here's Phoebish.
Ionescu left side. Drains the three-pointer.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And Copper can't get it to go. Here's Phoebish.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And here are the Mercury. They trail by 11. Here's Copper. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Stewart with the ball. He has 5. Kick by Jones. The shot. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's Copper.
Shoots over Cloud. Nails the baby hook.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the first team foul.
All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice, and kind of similar to her. I'd go with Enrique Agumbawale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now here's Bonner. Deflects the pass. And that one drops.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Here's Burke. Pass to Misaman. Picked by Ionescu. Misaman inside. She's covered by Thomas. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Brown grabs the board.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Here's Mack. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. And the basket by Brown.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Now here's Ionescu. She's covered by Copper. For 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
And it's Julio's ball. 6-point game.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
Well, Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances. But best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
Now here's Copper.
She has 6. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I like how Copper lets the game come to her. When the mid-range game opens up, she takes it.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Joanna Bonner with the rebound. Pass to Copper. Here's Mack. Bonner. And the three off target. Now here's Ionescu. To stop the drought. There's the block. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Johannes. Whitcomb defending.
Yep, that goes.
Didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Whitcomb. Brown with the screen.
To the inside. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
It's hard defending Whitcomb in the pick and roll. She can give it up like she did right there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Stewart. Pass to Sabali. Jones. She's covered by Brown.
So skilled around the basket. Jones is disciplined and makes opponents work on defense.
At the line for the Liberty, Jonquel Jones. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, what impresses me the most about Jones is her versatility. She's a 3-level scorer. She's got great handles for her size. She's an outstanding rebounder. And on the other end, she's a phenomenal defender.
So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Sabali. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Liberty leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Now here's Whitcomb.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Brown sets a screen. Puts up a 3. Rebound New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ball Jones from long range. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. Phoenix trailing here.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
You think about it, I mean, she's born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
And the Liberty with possession here. Misaman outside. Pass to Johannes. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Talbot. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Bonner.
And here's Whitcomb.
The 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Talbot, no good. And the Mercury with possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the middle. Here's Brown. Misaman pulls it in. New York leading. side. Got a piece of it.
And stolen by Brown.
The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Just wanting it more. Sabali is a determined player, a true worker.
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put you in elite company. In her fourth season, things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star.
And since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, DeWanna Bonner has been so consistent.
When you look back at her pure numbers, she's averaged double figures every year. Last season, 15 points per game. That's better than her career average. And she did that at 36 years old. Bonner, timeless, unreal.
Bonner outside. Pass to Sabali. Now Bonner. Fires the three. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. The three-pointer is on target.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Back to Bonner. Pass to Sabali. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
So smooth for her size. Sabali is certainly an effective pick-and-roll player.
Here's Jones. She's covered by Brown. Fades back. Jones misses.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Now Bonner. Brown sets a screen. Shoots. And it's Bonner missing. Here's New York now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Misama, no good. To the inside. They get a hand on it. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
Well, because of Bonner's detailed offensive approach, she can take advantage of even the slightest defensive miscue.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
That one drops. She ties it up. Now Cloud. He has 5. Misama outside. Stewart. Outside for Cloud. Launches it. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Bonner outside. Thomas. Thomas the screen. Down low. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A stalwart on the defensive end, Jones's timing when it comes to shot blocking is just phenomenal.
Cloud right side. Back to Stewart.
Number 8.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Bissamon outside. Pass to Ionescu. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Now Brown. And here's Thomas. She's covered by Cloud. For three. Hits the three-point bomb.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Back to Stewart. Shoots over Thomas. Stewart can't hit. Phoenix in the lead. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
One shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
New York calls timeout. Bissamon outside. Pass to Ionescu. Bissamon. And here's Cloud. Shot to stop the run. And she sinks the layup.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Outside Whitcomb. Copper outside. And there's the 3-second violation. 3 seconds. New York trailing here. Now here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. Pass to Ionescu. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Thomas a screen. To the middle. Brown. It's in. That's her third field goal of the game. She's 3 for 5.
Great communication between teammates there.
And one thing that makes Kalia Copper an all-star, her clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene, winning Finals MVP back in 2021. The tighter the game, the better Copper plays.
Ionescu, that's good.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Copper. She's got 8.
2 minutes.
To the inside. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Ionescu can't get it to go. On the wing, Kalia Copper. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots, 6.
And the 2020 Wubble was a breakout season for Kalia Copper.
Well, she's been an all-star in each of the 4 seasons since. It's great to see her find her place in this league.
And you look at 6'7" Kalani Brown. She's one of the most efficient players in the W.
I mean, you look at offensive rating. She led the league in it in 2023. Brown is well over 50% for her career from the field. She uses her size and skill to dominate the paint.
And she knocks down the first one.
You know, Kalia Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
And she makes both free throws. And here's Ionescu. 17 points in the game. Loud outside. Off the mark there with the three. And it's the Mercury with the ball, leading by 5. On the wing, Kalia Copper. She's covered by Cloud.
And Copper can't get it to go.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here is Stewart. 9 points in the game. Clock is at 3. And the ball out of play. The Mercury will have it.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here's Copper. 10 points for her. Sabali the screen. Outside for Thomas. Six on the shot clock. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Puts it up. Sinks it. What rain from downtown.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mercury out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Here's Copper. Sabali the screen. Beyond the arc. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Pass to Ionescu. Now here is Stewart. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. Here's Mack, defended by Stewart. Leah Copper from outside, drops in the tray.
We've seen that Copper is capable of big things on offense. And I'm starting to think this is going to be one of those nights.
Pass to Ionescu, takes the three. It's rebounded by Thomas.
That's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give her an inch of room.
And that's the only way to stop her. The defender has to be all over her with a hand right in her face.
New York trailing here. Ionescu outside. Jones. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud outside. Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on, get louder for you. Make some noise, fans.
.90 seconds into the second half now. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Shot clock at 6. The Mercury with another miss. And it's New York's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That's foul number 2 for her.
First team foul.
Jones with it. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Just 5 to shoot for the tie. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. Phoenix leading. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Leah Copper from outside.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Ionescu outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Thomas. And so here's Phoenix. Fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. That's on Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, with strong mental and physical preparation, Thomas is able to keep her composure and really just do her thing out on the court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, the term unicorn, a one-of-one type player, certainly fits Alyssa Thomas.
We really haven't seen a player like her. I mean, easily leading the WNBA when it comes to career triple-doubles. Thomas is 6'2", but she never takes threes. You watch her play, there's never been a player like her in the W.
That one is no good.
Well, when you talk about Alyssa Thomas, she's got a unique skill set, incredible defensively, can really pass it, doesn't take threes, a true one-of-one.
Now here's Ionescu. 20 points for her. Back to Stewart. Fires from deep. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Copper. She's covered by Cloud. Now Copper. She's got 16. The Mercury with another miss. You
can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Cloud. It's rebounded by Thomas. Copper outside. Inside, Sabali. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A mix of finesse and length gets Sabali the inside shot. Such a skillful player.
And the Liberty call time here. Lots of All-Stars changed teams in the summer of 2024, including Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, spending her first 11 years with the Connecticut Sun, finishing top 5 in MVP voting in each of her last 3 years. Thomas was so close to getting the Sun their first WNBA title, losing twice in the finals. Just for Thomas, an incredible run in Connecticut.
Here's Cloud. She has 7. Ionescu. Picked by Jones. Jacks up a 3. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
Pass to Mack. Copper outside. The 3 ball. Stewart grabs the miss. And the Liberty with possession here. Here's Ionescu. Back to Cloud for the tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Copper.
She's got 16.
Thomas a screen.
And Kalia Copper gets the 3.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
To the paint. A nice shot by Stewart.
An offensive juggernaut. Once Stewart gets a few to fall, you know she's feeling it.
Now here's Sabali. 11 points in the game. Copper right side. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
The Liberty trail.
And here's Phoebus.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Ionescu. Tries it from the top of the key. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far. Attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Copper, covered by Ionescu. Copper outside. And it's blocked by Emma Misaman. But they recover it. Clock at 4. The second chance effort. New York with the rebound. Here's Jones. The kick out to Ionescu. Good. And it's Emma Misaman who picks up the assist.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Misaman can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
Now here's Thomas. She has 7. There's a screen. Copper. Here's Mack. The shot's good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Phoebus shot is off. Phoenix leading. Copper with the ball. 19 points in the game. And the basket by Sabali.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
And so it's New York with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ionescu outside. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 31.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Thomas, good.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Ionescu outside. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
She's got off to a slow start, but it looks like she's finally found her touch from long range.
Copper outside. Bonner on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Outside Stewart. Bissamon outside. Pass to Ionescu. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Stewart misses.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Luana Bonner for three. New York with the rebound. Now Bissamon from deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Liberty out in front. They lead by one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Pass to Johannes. Now here's Sabo. She's covered by Brown. Phoenix trailing here. Inside. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Here's Johannes. Here's Bissamon. And the shot is good.
Offensive versatility allows Bissamon to play high or low in the paint.
Pass to Copper. Here's the three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Johannes. Down low. Stewart.
And when you talk about the elite players in our sport, Brianna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level. Defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Brianna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
Copper outside. There's the triple. The rebound by the Liberty. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johannes. Offensive rebound. And Bissamon gets it to go.
Backed by strong fundamentals, Bissamon can just get so creative when she's establishing her position.
Pass to Brown. quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Copper. There's a screen. There's the three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
To end the drought. No good.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And that one's good. Copper.
And these coaches love when Copper goes to the rim, showing off the assertiveness right there.
Misamon outside. Back to Cloud. Pass to Sabali. Back to Cloud. Fires from 18. Brown grabs the board. And the Mercury with possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading. Now here's Cloud. Brianna Stewart from outside. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Out to the wing. Lets the three fly. New York with the rebound. And here's Johannes. Pass to Cloud. The three. New York, no good that time either. And here the Mercury. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Copper. Now Misamon. And they double up Emma Misamon. Now Johannes. They get it back. And Misamon gets it to go.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Right wing. To the inside. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. To the wing on the left. From downtown. Cans it from downtown.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here's Copper. Copper drawing the double team. It's good.
Well, you just can't shake Copper's focus. Even when the defense roughs her up, she stays glued to the task at hand and converts the and one.
At the line for Mercury, Kalea Copper. One shot.
One shot.
It's a 9-point spread. Here's Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Thomas outside. Copper. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Pass to Cloud. Ionescu. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And Brianna Stewart with the block.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a significant dimension to her team's defense.
And it's great to see that fantastic block on replay once again.
Determined to protect the lead with all the effort they've got. Superb anticipation on the block.
Clock at 2. Shot from the inbound. And right on target with the switch.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly right there to get the quick hitter.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. Jones, guarded by Sabali. Now here's Cloud. Over Copper. And it's rebounded by Thomas. The Mercury trail. They set a pick. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the three ball.
Yeah, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
Cloud. Pass to Phoebish. Now Ionescu. Shot to stop the drought. Connects from three-point range.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Timeout called the Mercury.
It's the Mercury with the ball, trailing by 10. To the middle. Here's Thomas, and foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot free throws.
Well, they're trying to make it hard on Thomas. Fowler in the act.
At the line for Mercury, Alyssa Thomas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
And the Liberty call time here.
Noticing the squad was getting a bit worn out there, and coach called time to let him grab a drink and revitalize.
Jones with it. Pass to Ionescu. Cloud. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now Thomas, defended by Stewart. Pass to Sabali. Here's Mack. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Liberty. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap, hit the showers.
Now here is Stewart. Ionescu outside. To the paint. Seabish. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for two. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. She hits both from the stripe.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Down low. Here's Thomas. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. New York ball.
And it's New York's ball. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Ionescu gets the bucket.
Easy basket, and at her height, 6 feet, it allows Cloud to see over shorter defenders, see the court well.
So New York takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge in an extra conference.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
And we will see you next time.